Two to throw right away.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way 10 at their own 24.
11 mighty. 11 hot stop.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know, every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in.
And that is
here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
It's T. Higgins with a touchdown pass from offense, Charles. Remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The 2 are going to try and throw for it.
Bengals drive about to get going.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Here we go.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, it's Burrow.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown!
Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. Get going.
Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now Burrow on first down.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
Here we go.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards.
He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
First down. Here's Burrow. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off...
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mix.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, a final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have the Bengals drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. This is caught. It's Boyd. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Daxton Hill picks it.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting. And
in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 27 yards.
And the Chiefs get this here first and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Herbert on third down now. They'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
This out quickly to Williams.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Herbert now. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down.
Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Herbert off of play action. Out to his left. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. This is a counter play, Eckler. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Steps away to his left. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Eckler. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. The offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline. The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this deep
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off. He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the gun, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And they're bringing down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. First half in the books. You're watching. To get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll find Williams on the slant. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense.
He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now this throw caught left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Mahomes now on 1st down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. The quick slant caught. Touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
George Karlaftis
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquez in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. That's complete to Tony. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. From the 4, it's second and a couple. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Throwing again on second and 10. Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Running on first down, Eckler. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, Spiller looking for space. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Forced out to his left. He's got it to Williams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as
a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.